The growth rate of big data is a problem. We are aggregating data from every conceivable sensor, web browser and credit card history. We are saving almost everything, and it's getting harder to perform analytics on this amount of data with outdated service systems. One answer to the big data problem is in-memory analytics. In-memory analytics was featured briefly in the Gartner hype cycle in 2014 at the beginning of the slope of enlightenment. Gartner expected the technology to reach the plateau of productivity in less than 2 years. So what is in-memory analytics? Or more precisely, how do you perform it? In-memory analytics is the technique of performing analytics on a computer that loads parts of or an entire database into the computer's working memory or RAM. RAM memory is much faster than a spinning drive or flash disk, anywhere between 500 to 5,000 times faster depending on the application. The technology to read databases in this way is not new by any means. It's been around since the 60s. But what really pushed the innovation into the market was the falling prices of RAM memory and the mainstream adoption of 64-bit processors, which in turn allowed a computer to load exponentially more memory than a 32-bit system ever could. In-memory analytics is not reliant on any specific hardware, as long as you have a computer that reads data from its memory. Instead, vendors are offering software suites and technical expertise to install and use in-memory analytics. SAP is one of the leading vendors of in-memory analytics offerings with its SAP HANA service suites. Seeing the competitor advantage social media sites had in analyzing its users' data and offering customized customer experiences, Commonwealth Bank turned to SAP in 2008 to upgrade its outdated core banking systems to this new promising innovation. The banking sector is full of big data. Commonwealth is handling upwards of 9 million transactions per day from about 12 million profile accounts. To gain analytical insights from that amount of data takes a huge amount of time and server space. Using SAP HANA to load the entire database stream into the server cluster's RAM memory, Commonwealth Bank was able to perform near real-time analytics on all these transactions. To illustrate the difference, running a financial report that usually took several hours could now be done in under a second. Being able to perform real-time analytics on this vast amount of banking data has a tremendous value for financial institutions. Commonwealth Bank could now respond to market changes as they were happening and make immediate business decisions based on sudden alerts. The indirect benefit of running analytics on big data in near real time is the short latency and time it takes to perform exponential queries. Where previously you had to carefully weigh up the benefits of testing a new set of searches, as the service system could be locked for hours, if not days. This problem with in-memory analytics is almost mitigated entirely. Performing experimental queries enables a financial institution to gain previously unknown insights and find surprising results in the data. Likewise, these benefits trickle down to the customer that gets a much faster banking and superior customer experience by Commonwealth Bank being able to, for example, use a customer's browsing behavior and key life events for a personalized banking experience. For business customers, real-time analytical insights is of great value when competitors are running legacy systems, translating into competitive advantages. In Commonwealth Bank's case, in-memory analytics is essentially an experiential innovation intended to gain an upper hand against their competitors in offering a superior customer service. In-memory analytics minimizes much of the frustrations of the big data problem, at least for now. Commonwealth Bank has over the years improved its communications to its customers with the help of SAP HANA and in-memory analytics. It can now provide a personalized customer experience based on your key life banking events, mortgage history, browsing history, social media activity, and internet behavior, and give you a relevant product offering as you are visiting Combank's website on the spot in real time. Commonwealth Bank has also, since the SAP banking system transformation, released the mobile application Kaching to its customers, which Combank states is one app for all your banking needs. Kaching uses real-time banking internally, but more importantly is actually harvesting your banking behaviors back to Commonwealth Bank that can continue to improve its customers' experience in turn. In-memory analytics of big data doesn't always translate into Big Brother-like behavior. Being able to analyze its server logs in internal systems in real time has allowed Commonwealth Bank to spot security breaches and suspicious behavior much faster, resulting in a reduction of internet fraud by as much as 80% and check fraud by 50%. That said, there is still a great technical hurdle and premium price point for a company wishing to adopt in-memory computing. Commonwealth Bank gave SAP $580 million as a budget in 2008 to transform their banking systems, and another $600 million in 2011 to continue the work. The lasting result of in-memory analytics might not be a one-size-fits-all solution to the big data problem, but the case study shows that for companies in the financial sector, it offers a great competitive advantage that is hard to resist. A company wishing to benefit from the mass aggregation of big data now must scramble and play catch-up to adopt their systems to match. In conclusion, despite a few adoption hurdles, the futures of in-memory analytics is a bright one. It is destined to become $1 billion market by the end of 2016, and just looking at Commonwealth Bank's latest investments to SAP can only confirm that. Memory prices will continue to fall and data volumes rise at an alarming rate. The need for faster systems will only become more desperate as time goes along. Thank you.